Yo, what's up, guys? Before the video starts, I just want to tell you, it is long, the video, and if you bear with me, you will learn a lot. So please bear with me to the end, and I'll get the full point across, and you'll learn a lot. So just bear with me, please, please. Yo, what's up, guys? Today I want to make this video about sensitivity. Either you should choose the choice between a high sensitivity and low sensitivity. And it's the third time recording this, and I really want to get the point across real fast because the other tries, it's just I took too long, about 8 minutes. I don't think you guys want to watch that. Anyways, so I watched a lot of videos about sensitivity, and the general, ideology behind it is its preference. All right, and I find that to be true. At the same time, I find it to be not true. So, high or low sensitivity. There are two cases for the both, all right, or medium sensitivity, whatever you want. Lower sensitivity is preferable for CSGO and general first-person shooters because you want to be accurate, right? And that's in the competitive scene. Now, other games like Overwatch, where you're really like flicking your mouse around and you need to be fast at aiming, sure. But in a precision and accuracy game like CS, it's better if you have a lower sensitivity. But for the players with a higher sensitivity, I find that the problem with that is with the way they play is that they have a higher tendency to flick really fast, and some people are just not so accurate with a higher sensitivity, right? But there are some players that got used to playing at higher sensitivity in other games like Call of Duty or any first-person shooters, and they've played for so many years that, look, they didn't. What? Did I kill someone? Oh, that's cool. They can't go back to a lower sensitivity, okay? Because that's how they just work. So what I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to show you how a lower sensitivity is slightly superior to higher sensitivity. All right, so just understand it. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say this at the end of the video. I'm going to say this in the middle of the video. I'm going to say it a lot of times. You will be able to hit flick shots with a low sensitivity, and they will look like nice flick shots. All right, just because you have a lower sensitivity doesn't mean you can't flick around real fast, alright? It would require higher hand movement, which I do have a big mouse pad. That's about like 90 centimeters long, and I can flick around real fast. But it doesn't mean you won't be able to hit flick shots, which I did leg him. Kind of sucks. But you will be able to be more accurate about it, and it's really quick flick shots, alright? And the point is that you guys have to feel connected to your sensitivity, alright? And this sounds really like cheesy and it sounds really cringy, but you have to. This is called hand-to-eye coordination, and as long as you feel like that sensitivity is yours, like when you move your hand, it's as if you're moving the gun in the game, and you feel a good connection, the good hand-to-eye coordination. That's okay, because my sensitivity right now is something like this. It's 1.12956. I can just put it 1.1. And that's my sensitivity, and it's pretty low, right? It's pretty low for a like a sensitivity compared to the pro mean of sensitivities. But I can put it on a 3 sensitivity. I can put it on a 3 sensitivity, and he'll still hit shots. But I can tell you that pro players with not the pro players, but general players with a higher sensitivity will have a difficulty. We'll have a high mean. This sensitivity is crazy, Jesus. We'll have a high error rate, alright? So while flicking to a head, see, I overflick, and that's like if they panic or something, they will lose. They could sometimes lose focus, and they will miss a shot, alright? And that's really important in a game like CSGO, where the less error you have in your shots, the better. Alright, but you do want to hit it fast. So just understand, I'm going to say it again, I said it first. At first, you will hit fast shots with a lower sensitivity. Don't worry about that. At first, when I started playing, I had like a, what was it? 800 DPI with like a 4 sensitivity. Like, it was a really high sensitivity. I was like spinning all around. But right here, I have a 400 DPI and a 1.1. And just understand that with a low sensitivity like this, you can micro adjust any shots. So a flick from this far wouldn't be so hard as with a higher sensitivity. All right, I still feel like it's really sensitive, and that's every pixel that I move. You should be able to hit a shot like that with a lower sensitivity. I kind of get lost in my words when I don't when I'm playing, or when I try to explain something while playing at the same time. So just understand, a lower sensitivity is way better for shots, and even with the op, all right. The high sensitivity, you will be able to flick really fast. Like, it will require higher hand movement, but you will hit the shots way better. And as I'm gonna say it again, as long as you feel like you're connected to that aim, you'll be able to hit shots. All right. Now it becomes to muscle memory thing, but as long as you feel comfortable, as long as it's natural, you'll be able to hit shots. I can just move around and strafe, and any type of flick I hit at a certain distance, I know I'm gonna hit that shot because it feels familiar. Okay, the distance traveled on the mouse pad just feels familiar, and it is an erratic hand movement, but I'm still hitting the shots, and I'm not missing many of my shots. Now, my sensitivity is really low. I'm not telling you to lower it to my type of sensitivity, but you never know. It might be for you, and this is why I suggest lowering your sensitivity. All right, lower sensitivity is the new meta. All right, you don't 360 no scope. That was close. You don't 360 no scope in CSGO. All right, you're not playing COD, and the chances of you hitting really fast flicks on a higher sensitivity are quite lower. And you're gonna have to be really accurate. In a moment of panic, you're just gonna lose. You're gonna lose it. You're not gonna have the same aim. And we're talking anything from a scout to an op to an AK if you're aiming for the headshots to a deagle. You might lose focus. All right. So which is why I like this so well. It gives you a lot of free space to move around. Alright, micro adjustments. So let's say you know your crosshairs right there. A last second adjustment a bit to the right will get you the shot. So like anything from here, it just feels familiar for me. Alright. Now my zoom sensitivity is still a 1. Oh, actually it's a 0.94. So yeah, I fixed that if it's not working in rifling and opping at the same time. But just remember, guys, as long as you feel comfortable with your sensitivity, you want to have a higher sensitivity, go ahead. Listen, but my story says otherwise. Anything between a 2000 and a 400 DPI is acceptable. All right. Anything 2000 to a 400 eDPI, and an eDPI is just your in-game sensitivity multiplied by your DPI that you're using on your mouse, which it's called an effective DPI. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I'll be happy to answer. And yeah, enter the giveaway for this flip knife autotronic. I'm just kidding. I'm broke as fuck. I'm not gonna give away a knife. Anyways, guys, stay safe and peace out. Fuck. I'm not gonna do this.